Hello, St. Luke's family. This is Pastor Jim, and this week is Synod Assembly for the Northeastern Ohio Synod. And so thought we'd just take a little time and ask the question, well, what is a Synod Assembly? And actually, what is a Synod? Maybe the starting question, even beyond that, is just what does it mean to be church together? And so we're just going to talk a little bit about that. What does it mean to be church? People often think of their church as their church building. And so at St. Luke's, we have a fabulous church building, a fabulous congregation. We're very thankful for that. But church is so much more than that. The church universal. All Christians in every time and every place makes up the church universal. That's also what is called the Catholic Church. It's the small c in Catholic there. The large C would be the Roman Catholic Church, which is a denomination. The small c Catholic Church also means universal. And so when we have our creed, and we say we believe in the Holy Catholic Church, we're using its small church to mean the small c church, the universal church, all Christians in every time and every place. So that is the picture of the whole church, all who are in Christ Jesus. But then from there, the whole Christian church branches out into many different parts. We call these denominations. Starting way back at the earliest times in Christian history, the church was kind of one body, but still different in different places. And then 1054, there's a great schism in the Roman Catholic Church and the Greek Orthodox, or the Orthodox Church, had kind of a split there. And then again, around the time of the Reformation, is when larger bodies of denominations started to come up. And you can see in this Christian family tree some of what those are. The Brethren, Reformed, Anglican, Methodist, Pentecostals, Baptists, Anabaptists, Presbyterians, etc., Amish, Mennonites, and the Lutherans too. We are part of, St. Luke's is a part of the Lutheran Church. In particular, our denomination within the Lutheran Church is the ELCA, the Evangelical Lutheran Church in America. You can see the ELCA's symbol over there, and also the kind of motto that we have: God's work, our hand. You may hear us use that sometimes. The Evangelical Lutheran Church in America is 9,100 congregations within the USA, Puerto Rico, and the Virgin Islands, 3.4 million members across that church body. We work together on projects like Lutheran World Relief, which is in many countries across the world, Lutheran Disaster Response, which helps particularly in the United States deal with disasters, things like the hurricane that came through recently and other things. Also part of the Lutheran services in America. There are more than 300 Lutheran service organizations across the country, which serve 1 in 50 Americans. And so we are part of that as well. So in the Lutheran Church, in the ELCA, our understanding is that there is one church, but we have 3 expressions within our part of the Lutheran Church. They're congregations, and then those are part of synods, and then the synods are part of the churchwide, the whole churchwide organization across America. So our congregation, St. Luke's, is one congregation of over 100 within the Northeastern Ohio Synod. And then the Synod is Northeastern Ohio Synod is one of 65 synods across all of the Evangelical Lutheran Church in America. So our synod is the Northeastern Ohio Synod. The main office is on Bailey Road in Cuyahoga Falls, but the whole synod stretches from Lake Erie down to around Mansfield area, over to the Pennsylvania border, and then to central Ohio, to the western part of the border. And we're very fortunate that we have the synod office right here around us, including a resource office full of books and movies and resources right here as well. So that is part of who we are. So our Synod yearly has a Synod Assembly. Northeastern Ohio Synod does. And this year we elect a bishop. That happens once every 6 years. Bishop Abraham Allende was elected in 2014. And he served a 6-year term. And now on September 11th and 12th, this weekend, at the Synod Assembly, we'll be voting for a new bishop and electing a new bishop. You are encouraged to watch that process. As part of that, there is worship, there is, of course, the bishop's election, budgets, and other things as well. Normally, we would be meeting in person in Akron at the Knight Center, but this year, with COVID, it will be different, and people will be meeting within their own congregations and doing Zoom meetings to get inside. So it'll be more of a virtual assembly, but it'll still be taking place, and everyone is invited to watch it live. You can go to www.neos-elca.org. So that the main part here is that we are not alone. Our congregation, St. Luke's, here in Cuyahoga Falls, is part of a much larger body, part of our congregation. We are part of our Synod, the Northeastern Ohio Synod, part of the ELCA, and even much larger, part of the whole Church Universal. It is truly, as we are part of God's body, Christ's body within the world, it is God's work in our hands that carry it out. Go in peace.